A lot of confusion emerging as the courts and immigration advocates and politicians battle over who should be allowed to stay in the U.S. after crossing the border illegally.
As Channel 5's Santiago Caicedo reports, there are a lot of interpretations regarding Title 42, which was implemented over COVID concerns. Watch.
For Professor Denise Gilman, an expert in U.S. immigration law, sending migrants looking for asylum back to what they were fleeing appears to be more political.
Even the authorities at the Centers for Disease Control who implemented the policy initially have always questioned whether it was really a policy that was needed for public health reasons.
On Friday, a federal appeals court in D.C. ruled to keep migrant families from being expelled while also upholding Title 42, the public health directive that expels migrants in order to avoid spreading COVID in the U.S. Some attorneys don't think any of that is necessary.
People can fly into the country or drive into the country every single day, and yet they're not subject to expulsion.
Also on Friday, a U.S. district judge in Texas ruled President Biden was in the wrong to allow unaccompanied children to stay in the U.S. instead of sending them back to Mexico or their country of origin, something that has been putting the lives of migrants in danger the moment they enter Mexico.
Very, very shortly and within blocks of being returned by U.S. government officials to Mexico, have been kidnapped. Some of them describe the exact same house that they were held in.
Judge Justin Walker, an appeals judge appointed by President Trump, wrote that it was far from clear that the CDC order serves any purpose for protecting public health. U.S. immigration officials have expelled migrants more than 1.5 million times since March 2020. And on April 2nd, the CDC will analyze whether to keep Title 42 in place for another 60 days. Santiago Caicedo, Channel 5 News.